Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Kaká, played out to the left flank. Kaká chooses to go back. Lovely. Real chance! Lofted in. Tries to get it clear. Brazil have reclaimed it. He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Messi! Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Great chance! Goal! Flamengo! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Flamengo have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Yamal. And it's Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival, Kane.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Brazil are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Great vision. Raul picks it up out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Kane. Saliba does well to get it back. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. And it's Hazard. Ruben Neves. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Yamal. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Looking to go deep. And they've got rid. Alexander-Arnold. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's on his way! Well, that's beautifully weighted. Plenty. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Neves. Knocks it out wide. And here's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is... And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Vardiol is onto this. Now this could be a chance. Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vardiol actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil have their third corner. Ruben Neves plays it short. Backward it goes. Shoots! So their fourth corner of the game. Ruben Neves goes short. And he's there to get it away. Ruben Neves.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Oh, there's a
acréscimo.
probing ball. Messi. So what can they make of this? That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good chance here! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Akanji. Flamengo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pressing high and with purpose. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Ruben Neves. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the string. It's Basho! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Ruben Neves with the short one. Shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
He shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And here's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? Alexander-Arnold gets it away. And no, that was never going to make it. Akanji. Valverde just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Now Kaká. Over to the left. Great skill, that's nice. Great ball, and he's in here. Ruben Neves! Brilliant from Ruben Neves! A finish of true class! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Searching pass he's played there. That is a great pick out. And it's Ruben Neves. And here's Raul. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was alert to it.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's good play. Chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Hazard fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And here's Baggio. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Teremos
Final
uma
checks on the
substituição.
touchline. A change about to occur. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Might be danger. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Aos 42 minutos do segundo
And when the
tempo,
manager
pelo
called on him,
jogador,
he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Ruben Neves with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's Kane! Classic Kane brilliance! A finish right from the top draw. They have stolen level at the last. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's having a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Brazil take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's...
And we're done. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Ruben Neves, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Brazil leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Brasil e Palmeiras.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more.
It's Basho! It's hit the crossbar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi threads one in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mbappe! Goal! The breakthrough strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Camisa 7.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Camavinga. Now Foden. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to play him in. And it's Messi. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Hazard. Searching pass he's played there. Can he finish? They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Brasil.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Bullish header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Good ball over the top.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And this is Messi. Messi's... Oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. And he's whipped it across. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Raul. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pass somewhat off target. Raul! And that could well leave a mark. Real chance! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Camisa 20.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And the through ball. And this is Hazard. He's found the way. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Camisa 6.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Roberto Baggio. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard picks it up out wide. Chance, surely! And he's following up! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Alexander-Arnold. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Hazard. Played towards the other side. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Van Dijk. Now Foden. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar, 2 assists to his credit already.
Teremos
Raul.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Roberto tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Not the most accurate pass. And the finish! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Camisa 5.
Brazil grabbed a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Van Dijk. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Brazil have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Brazil lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able... And the shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Akanji. Foden. Tries to pass it through. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! He's put it wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Foden. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. Big header!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, that's neat. Ruben Neves. Now Saliba. Gvardiol. And it's Azar. And here's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Palmeiras choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Akanji. Van Dijk. Donnarumma with the clearance. Serginho. Neymar. Akanji makes the interception. Well, they've got it again. Could move up a gear here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A header! Against the crossbar.
Substituição em andamento.
Palmeiras making another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Neymar. Camisa 20. Camisa 5.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Camisa 4.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Para a entrada de camisa
Now it's
9.
Rafinha.
Camisa 11. Camisa
Now, can they get him
21.
away? Now it's
Camisa
Kaká.
9.
Turns and goes back.
17.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Wilshere. Shot a goal! Fagioli.
This is the time you need that pace.
Wilshere. That's good running with the ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Fagioli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Doué! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Palmeiras making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking...
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, almost a sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Picked out Roberto Baggio! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Van Dijk. Valverde. Rafinha. Doué. He gets big. They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Para o Brasil. Aos 44 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
Van Dijk. And Fagioli. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Teremos 5 minutos
Roberto
de
Baggio.
acréscimo.
And the shot! Superb from Doué! A finish of true class! And that for him is goal number 10.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Camisa 21.
Van Dijk. Fagioli. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Tries to play it through. Vardiol. Kaká. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Doué. Now he's got space here. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Son Heung-min. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. Brazil can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Brazil cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates. Roll! Brazil with the corner, they're first. Ruben Neves plays it short. Real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Balka gets good distance on it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Chance! It's hit the upright. And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Messi. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Baggio. It's Baggio! Goal! Brazil! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious... He's had a shot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 20.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He has found the way through. Chance, surely! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 8.
Brazil are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The goal scorer for Brazil.
Things
After
looking
34
so easy, almost
minutes
too easy here.
Number
To be
20.
expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Brahim Diaz. Spread out to the left, and here's Baggio. Gets a good foot in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Diaz. It's a really well-measured ball. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Baggio. Raul, and the shot! And that is faded wide.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Akanji. For Messi. Brahim Diaz. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Out to the left it goes. Back towards the middle.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Griezmann. Balka. And it's Messi. Guardiola. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. And it's Diaz. Great vision. Hazard. Lovely bit of skill. Kaká. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal
Everyone,
for them.
please welcome to the field.
Brazil
our
really are
players.
in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Brazil are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's found a way through. And a chance! And he's missed it. Ruben Neves. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a goal kick. Guardiola. Now it's Hazard. Koundé, Saliba. That's Ruben Neves. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Guardiola. Rabiot. Ruben Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ruben Neves! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Out to the right. He's had it taken off him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Azar. Azar goes on a charge down the left. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get... There's the shot! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 65 minutes.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for
Saudi Arabia choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. A lot. Takes a shot! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Azar. Azar goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Kaká. Raúl under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Griezmann. Oh, he's having a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Griezmann completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pass somewhat off target. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
After 81 minutes.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Son Heung-min getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Number 14, Griezmann. Number 12.
Tries from distance.
Number
No, that's
20.
just wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Azar. Vardiol gets into some space. He is through here. That is lovely. And it's Ruben Neves. He's tried one! No, it's wide. Well, that has not gone well. Raúl. Header! Off the post!
4 added minutes has
He's
been
going to be
indicated.
disappointed with that. Out towards the flank. And the return pass. Ruben Neves! Oh, taken with style! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 4, Ruben Neves.
Gabriel Rabiot. Great ball if he can get there. Raul. That's going to go a long way. And that's it. Brazil are going up, and now they can dream.